Hey guys, my name's David Hayward, and I'm parked out in front of the last church that I was the pastor of. That building right there, uh, that used to be a vineyard church. I was the pastor there up until 2010. Somebody else took over, and it closed just a couple of years ago. And now it's a dojo, place for martial arts, and I think there's a yoga studio moving in there too. So, how things have changed since 2010. Um, I left the ministry, and it was amicable at first. Then it turned kind of messy and heartbreaking. But I'll tell you, the first Sunday after I left the ministry, I felt as free as, you know, a high flying bird. It was just amazing, the feeling I felt. And as time went on, the reality started to set in. For the first year, I'll be honest with you, for the first year, I thought I was doing great, but actually, I was numb. And it's 2017 now. It's been 7 years almost exactly, and since I left, and I'm just now starting to feel normal, whatever that is, because I was in the ministry for over 30 years, involved with the church, and so I don't know what normal is, to be honest with you, but this feels a lot better than it felt while I was in the ministry, mostly, and I feel tons better than the years after I left the ministry. So yeah, what I'm sharing with you today is my new course I have for pastors who are leaving the ministry, thinking about leaving the ministry, or who have just left the ministry. Listen, I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't have taken this course at first. I would take it now. In fact, I felt it was so important for me to create this course because I know many pastors who are really, really struggling with leaving the ministry. It's not easy. It's huge, and I, like I said, for the first year, I thought I was doing great, and then I'll be honest again. I'll be honest with you. Things got difficult with my marriage, my family, my job, money, and I hit rock bottom, and basically my wife told me I needed help. Thank thank Thankfully Lisa, you know, pushed me in the right direction. I found some people to talk to. I found a coach, a therapist, a counselor, you name it. I looked for help because I knew I was in deep trouble. I was in very deep trouble. It was really, really hard decompressing for that many years in the church, that many years in the ministry. I had difficulty in my marriage, with my family, with friends, money, career, vocation. Like, leaving the ministry isn't like leaving any other job, because ministry is your life. A pastor is who you are. It's not just a job. And it was so much a part of who I was that really I had to find a new me. I had to find the real me and become the real me, the new me, uh, underneath all those layers of ministry and stuff. So thankfully, I put the money down, and I talked with coaches and therapists and counselors, and you name it. I got all the help I could get, and you know, for a couple of years there, it was touch and go, but I made it. My marriage is stronger than ever. My family's still together. I'm still in my house. I've still got my car. I've got employment that's meaningful to me. I'm enjoying life. Life is good. I'm happy. I feel weightless. I have peace of mind. But I couldn't do it alone. I couldn't do it alone. Listen, if you're thinking of leaving the ministry, or if you're leaving the ministry, or you've left the ministry, take the course. I put my heart and soul into it. I get really real there. I get really honest and open. I share things that I won't share in public. You got to pay to hear it. Yeah, the course is $197. But listen, I paid that for 2 sessions with my therapist, and I put hours and hours and hours, blood, sweat, and tears into this course. So it's worth it. Listen, it's absolutely worth. It's worth double that, triple that, quadruple that, bigly. Listen, listen, men and women. If you're in the ministry and struggling, thinking of leaving, or if you are leaving or you've left, put some money down, take the course. You'll learn a lot. You'll get a lot of benefit from it. You'll realize you're not alone. You'll meet others on the same path. And I'll be honest. I told you. I wouldn't have taken this course at first because pastors are proud people. I don't mean that in a derogatory way. We're just proud. We've had to live lives under the microscope for so many years. We lived in a fishbowl. We don't want to look like we need help. We don't want to look like we're weak. We don't want to look like we're struggling. I know all about it. So taking this course is an admission. I know it's an admission. You need direction. You might need help. You might need some insight. You might need some wisdom from the outside. But listen, nobody has to know except you and whoever else shares your accounts. And it'll really help you. I talk about marriage. I talk about friendships. I talk about redoing your resume. I talk about what kind of work. I talk about money or hang-ups with money. I talk about just tons of stuff that I went through, and I'm sure most pastors must go through. So that's just me, David Hayward, Naked Pastor. Some might know me as, but that's just me sharing. I just had to put it down. I had to put it down into a course to exercise my own demons. And because I do care, I really do care about pastors, pastors who are struggling in the ministry and thinking of leaving or who have left. I totally get it. I've been there, done that. And I just wanted to exercise my own demons and put down some help that others might be able to enjoy and benefit from. So you can find it, the link, okay, davidhaywardcourses.com, and it's called Leaving the Ministry. And I know you're going to benefit from it. Others have. And, I've developed friendships with these pastors, ex-pastors, whatever you want to call us. We're a unique breed, my friends. But, if you follow some steps, if you take some of my advice, and if you take this course, I know it's going to help you, and it might even speed up the process of transition for you, which I wish I'd had. It took me a long time. It's been 7 years, but I'm feeling great now, and maybe you can cut that time in half or more if you take this course, listen to what I have to say, as well as what others have to say. I interview other pastors. There's podcasts, videos, recommendations of all kinds, advice of all kinds. Anyway, I'm rambling. Yeah, that's the church. There used to be a cross up the top there, but they took it down. Boy, oh boy, I tell you. Yeah, so take the course, davidhaywardcourses.com, and I'll see you there. Thanks, guys, for listening. Bye.